The 2024 Women's CONCACAF Gold Cup has really been a good tournament so far. I mean, we've had some really good games. We've also had some great shocks. Take note from the Mexico 2-0 triumph over USA, and then the Puerto Rico 2-1 hit comeback against Panama. And I mean, like, there's been a lot of great stuff at this Gold Cup, and I'm really happy to have seen some of these matches and highlights. So let's get down to business. We got the quarterfinals starting tomorrow. Here I'm going to be giving to you all my predictions for the quarterfinals, semifinals, and final. So let's see how it goes. So first match, we got Canada versus Costa Rica. I am disappointed that they're facing off again since they both were in the same group and Panama beat them 3-0. Canada is obviously going to go through on this game. I got the final score being 4-0. I feel like it'll be maybe a tough one, but like they're obviously going to score the goals against Costa Rica. Next match, Colombia versus USA. So USA is looking to bounce back after their loss to Mexico, and keep in mind that this was their 43rd meeting with Mexico, second ever win for Mexico against US Women's, and the first time since 2000 that the U.S. Women's have lost on home soil. So looking on this, I mean, USA is obviously going to try to bounce back here. Colombia's looking like the underdog in this one, and they are the underdog. Um, so I mean, Linda Caicedo, like she's shining in here. Colombia themselves, I feel like their loss against Brazil was a little upsetting, but I feel like they're kind of getting back into it now. So I feel like this is going to be a close match, but I got the final score being Colombia 2-1. I feel like it will be finished 2-1 in extra time. Like we'll see how it goes, but this is definitely going to be a game to watch. Next match, Brazil versus Argentina. Got a CONMEBOL matchup here, and I would say that it could be a close one. It could be, but Brazil is obviously going to win this one. Got the final score being 4-0 on this one. I mean, Brazil, like their start at this Sit Cup, it wasn't really much of a good one. I'd say, like, I mean, they did beat Puerto Rico, but they could only get one goal past them. And I mean, Puerto Rico's keeper was just on it, but their win against Colombia seemed to wake up, and then their domination against Panama, that was obviously another good one. So Brazil's obviously again semifinals, and on to the last quarterfinal matchup. We got Mexico versus Paraguay. Paraguay, like they had quite the scare against El Salvador. Down, they were up 1-0, but then down 2-1, looking like they could exit, but then they got back into it and managed to win 3-2 and get second place in the automatic qualifier. So, but Mexico, a tie against Argentina, 8-0 domination against Dominican Republic, and then the 2-0 shocker against USA. I mean, this Mexican side is really they've really been pushing it, and they have been doing real well in this tournament. And I gotta say, like only 35th ranked, they beat the second ranked team in the world. So Mexico, this I feel like they're definitely getting through, but I feel like it's gonna be a close game. I got the final score being 3-2. I mean, Paraguay, like they're also the other big underdog, but Mexico's gonna come through with this. Now onto the semifinals. First one we got Canada versus Colombia. This would be a tough one. I mean, Canada has been looking at dominant in their side. Colombia, like their only loss against Brazil, like that could raise some questions, but because I honestly thought they were gonna win that match, but I mean Brazil, they woke up there and they showed it that they're winning this game. But for this one, I feel like Colombia's going to win against Canada. I got the final score being at 4-2. I feel like it will be a close game, so we'll see how this is. But I mean, this Colombian side is one of the best at rising talents. Really, I mean, this country has really been good lately. So I mean, I got hopes for Colombia, and then Brazil versus Mexico. This would be a tough one. I mean, both teams are definitely like in their strongest right now. But if I had to choose this, I mean, I got it being Brazil. I got final score being 3-1. It will be a tough match. I mean, Mexico has really shown to be dominant, but I feel like Brazil will just come through with this. And then on the last match, actually, wait, you know what? No, I'm changing it. No, Mexico will win 3-2, and it will be in extra time. I'm changing it to Mexico winning. And now for the finals, we got Colombia versus Mexico. Another tough one, but I got it being Colombia on this one. I just feel like they just have it more of a strength here, and like they'll get a shock here, so I got them winning this. So that's all for my predictions. Let me know in the comments below what you all thought of the Gold Cup so far. Let me know who you think's gonna make it to the final, who's gonna win, and I'll see you all in the next video.